If you're self-employed and looking to buy your next property, this might be the story for you. 2 years ago, a client sat down with me at a cafe, and I'll never forget the way he began the conversation. He was like, hey, look, man, I've already tried with my bank and I know they can't help me, so I'm not too sure if you'll be able to help me, but I'm happy to still share the story with you and tell you my scenario because you've been referred to me by a really good friend of mine. So he and his wife found this property and they thought it was their dream property. It was going for around $1.4 million and the auction was going to be within 6 or 7 days. Now, they had 20% deposit and they had stamp duty, but here was the issue. His financials from the previous year were okay, but not strong enough to support the loan they needed. And the most recent finance year, this was the one where he had doubled his income and done really well, but the problem was the financials were not prepared and the accountant mentioned it's going to take at least a month before they could get the financials ready. Now, and like most self-employed clients, he had no idea that there are other ways to verify income outside of traditional financials and tax returns. So anyways, I told him there is a way that we can get his income verified with just a letter from the accountant. That's called low doc lending. A lot of lenders out there will say, okay, well, we can understand that you don't have your traditional financials and your tax returns in order, but guess what? We are giving you other options like either give us your 2 recent bank statements or just get a letter from the accountant and we're happy to take that as income verification. In this client's case, the accountant's letter was a lot quicker and easier. And you know what? We organized it. We were approved in 4 days and he was ready to go to the auction. And guess what? He bought that property for $1.43 million. And now here's where the strategy really paid off for them though. About 6 or 7 months later, once his financials were completed, we refinanced him straight into a top tier lender and got him the best interest rate possible at the time in the market. Exactly the way we planned it from day one. Now, as of today, look at this. 2 years later, and this property on the Cotality report says it's worth $1.85 million. And I tell you what, that's actually just a valuation on a piece of paper. That area, that property, none of the properties in that area are going for less than $2 million. So this client's done really well. So that's basically a property that's increased in value by $500,000. Not only has it gone up in value, but it's also made sure that this client doesn't miss out on the opportunity that they never thought they were going to get because they were stuck with traditional full paperwork, going to their accountant, going to the bank, submitting millions of documents to them, and then waiting for 2 or 3 weeks to get a response. They wanted to act fast, and we made that happen for them. And this is the power of understanding strategy, but this is also the power of understanding that you need to partner up with the right mortgage broker, because when you go to one bank, you go to one policy, and you only play the game with the rules that they put in front of you. Whereas a mortgage broker has access to more than 15 to 20 to 30 lenders, and they can understand your unique scenario and they can cater a package that suits your unique needs. In this scenario, we are very happy to tell you that the client not only got a great deal, they got into the property market, but they made almost $500,000 in 2 years because they made sure they understood exactly what needed to be done to get into the property. This is exactly where I invite you. If you've got the deposit, if you've got the opportunity in front of you and your paperwork's lagging or your paperwork's maybe 4 or 5 months away, but you want to act right now, please reach out to us. We work with self-employed people just like yourself, day in, day out, to make sure that you don't miss out on the opportunity just because you don't have the right paperwork in place at the time. If you found value in this video, please give it a like, and definitely please help us by sharing it with someone that you think might see value in this. Thank you. Have a great day.